Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
Boom, 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 boom.
We're back here singing. And yes, you can ask questions to an author and you win the prize of getting to speak to that author and get into the mind of that author.
Or you could win the prize of new knowledge, new awareness, new understandings. Understandings. There's a joke there somewhere.
Well, I am really excited about this particular author coming up. By the way, I'm Amy Honey. This is Jamie Honey.
For all of you who are following us, thank you very much. This is who you're following.
Yeah.
For all of you who just met us, hit the follow button.
That's
and
right.
if you hit the follow button, we do this.
I am super excited to
This
talk
is
to
exciting.
this author today because it's like right up the, like my whole thing is all about human behavior. I love studying why people do things, why they make decisions, specifically why they make buying decisions.
Why her husband does what he does.
Why my husband acts so weird. No.
I'm Australian, mate. That's how we do it. Trust me.
But we're fascinating as people, and our minds are so fascinating. And this gal, she's got a book called Dethroning Your Inner Critic. And most of you guys know I really identify as a queen. And so I loved that dethroning your inner critic because she is not a queen and she needs to go. I'll tell you that much right now. So Joanna Kleinman is a licensed psychotherapist. She's the best-selling author and international speaker, and she's the creator of the groundbreaking mind method, which I can't wait to talk about.
MIND. I was reading that. Well, I bet it's an anagram. I bet. A four-step process. The M, the I, the N, the D.
You love anagrams.
I love anagrams.
So it combines positive psychology, neuroscience, and the power of intention. So Joanna helps powerful visionaries learn the tools to access a different level of power, freedom, and peace as they're manifesting their most important visions. The Mind Method has helped thousands of women design more fulfillment, passion, and purpose in the most important areas of her life. And I like that she mentioned women. I'm assuming she's like a women's coach, which I'm a big women's rights advocate here. So I've
been a big follower of women's most of my life.
Yeah, you follow women all the time. Stalker. No.
So hard. So I'm just pretending I'm Facebook. Well, don't follow so closely, sir. Restraining order.
But the most important areas of our life are our relationships, our career, our work, our finances, and our mental and our physical health. So those are the most important parts, the way we spend our time and our contribution that we believe that we can make to the world. So she's an author of the Amazon #1 best-selling book, Dethroning Your Inner Critic. You can get it right now. It's available. It's only $14.99. You can grab it right there. And it has sold thousands of copies worldwide. And she's the podcast host of the popular Dethroning Your Inner Critic podcast, which is also, you can click that below. And I went, oh, she has a podcast.
Follow the podcast.
Right, go follow. It's free. Just click through there and follow that podcast.
We're both following it.
Yeah, you just followed. Awesome. Cool. So and that podcast, it has had over 86,000 downloads. That's awesome.
Wow, that's nice.
She's appeared on Good Morning America, the Doctors, and she's been featured in various national publications, including Women's Health Magazine, Huffington Post, Parents Magazine, and she's worked with numerous corporations, including Nestle. I'm like going like that because they have really good chocolate.
They have chocolate.
Nike, Microsoft, NFL teams, TD Bank. Your sister used to work for TD Bank.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did.
Susan G. Komen, Lend Lease, Cigna, Provider Trust, Wolf Commercial Real Estate, Campowerment, and Virtua Health System. So, and she's been married for over 25 years and lives in Cherry Hill, New Jersey with her husband and her 3 kids.
Nice.
And I would bet out of that huge resume, she's probably the most proud of her husband and 3 kids. So everybody, let's give her a huge round of applause.
I don't know. Nestle chocolate side up there. Just saying.
For Joanna Kleinman. Hi, Joanna.
Hello.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad you're here. So I love that. I love psychology. One of our big teachers is a psychologist and a neuroscientist. He's one of our main instructors that we
learn from.
Yeah. So very cool.
And the way the brain works and how it works and habits of belief and all that is definitely my interest scope and strong wheelhouse as well. So this can be a fun chat, folks. And if you're listening to it in the past, jump in the time machine, come to the now. Oh no, you're listening to it in the future. We're in your past. You see how the timelines can be messy. This is what happens when you don't take your time compass. I told you we should have taken the time compass.
So tell me, I'm assuming you're a woman's coach mostly.
Well, so I work with men too, okay? And it just so happens that I have a program that is a group program, and the group program is for women. And I have a lot of male clients that I work with one-on-one, and they do say to me, when are you going to start a men's group? So that is in the works. I do just find women kind of they crave other women, right? They crave community, they crave connection, and they can be a little more vulnerable when they're in that safety and security of a group of like-minded women. Men, I think if it's the right kind of man, I think that they would also prefer a group. But I think sometimes men like to deal with their stuff one-on-one.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Dr. John Gray was chatting to us about how the nutrition requirements for the brain and how women recoup their dopamine and serotonin through all the C words: contact, communication, closeness, cuddling, and chatting. Where the guys, the opposite: alone time, a fishing rod.
True.
TV where nothing really interesting is happening, and you're just looking at it. That's how they revive. Right. So you get, when you're depleted, there's this, I need this. And it's like, well, I'm trying to get away from this so I can get what I need. Well, now you're creating a lack of me. So it's pretty
I love working with men. I absolutely love my work with men. I just do it more one-on-one than anything.
One-on-one's good.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So I'm going to jump right to the mind.
Okay.
Bum.
Yeah, let's do it.
Is it an anagram?
Oh, the mind method? Yes. Ooh. It's an acronym. Yes.
Acronym.
Yes.
Hi, J-Lo. Welcome. Hello, Amazon customer. Thanks for following.
Yes, it is. Would you like me to tell you what the acronym is?
Yes, please.
We love it.
Yes, please. Okay. So, it's a 4-step method, okay? But it's not a method where you do the M and the I and the N and the D and then you're done, okay? It is really an ongoing practice, and every step kind of works in tandem. So I call your inner critic basically the subconscious part of your mind. Okay. It is the endless mind chatter. And there's some studies that say it talks to us about 60,000 times a day, which is really unbelievable. Okay. So the M step is meet your inner critic. That's really the step where you really distinguish what is this voice. Okay. And if I am not this voice, see, most people don't ever distinguish that they are actually separate from the thoughts in their mind. So when you start actually creating a space between you and all that mind chatter, you get to discover you have this automatic mind that really governs 95% of what you think. So the M step is really diving into the thoughts and the beliefs, right, that are governed by that voice. The I step is investigate the indication signs. Now, I call those the blinking red lights that alert you that subconscious inner critic mind has taken over your, right? So what those are the emotions, the body sensations, the choices, the behaviors, like, when you want to just, shoot off that horrible email to somebody, or you road rage, you want to go get into bed and eat a pint of Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Those are all indication signs that there's something going on that you might not even be aware of, right? That inner critic has taken over. Now, the end step, this is the crucial part of it. Okay. So underneath all of this, there is a never-ending message. So what that basically is the core wound that every single human has. We all have a core wound, and we don't recognize that very often in our life, we think we are responding to the circumstance at hand, right? Our husband gets to take out the garbage and we freak out, right? We're never responding to the circumstance in front of us. We think we are, but we're really triggered into deeper core wounds. Like, right? We don't even realize we're doing it, right? He forgets to take out the garbage and automatically there's rage there. Well, it's not that you care so much about the garbage, although that's frustrating, right? It's that core wound of, I'm not important enough. I'm not loved enough. What I say doesn't matter, right? And these are core wounds that go all the way back to our early childhood. And most people don't recognize that what stops us right now in our life, right, from really stepping into our most powerful selves, right, is that this core wound is really the thing that's leading us, and we don't know it. Okay. So when you combine the work of really understanding your inner critic and every facet of your inner critic, who is it? What does it say? Why does it say it? When did it show up? What triggers it the most, right? Particularly when we're doing our most important work, right? That's when our inner critic gets the loudest, right? Also in relationships, right? The more intimate the relationship is, the louder your inner critic gets. So when we really understand all of it, and especially the core wound that's being triggered, the D step is design your life, because now you have the opportunity to have a different level of consciousness, right? Where you are intentionally having different thoughts and different beliefs that have you experiencing different emotions. And then from those emotions, you're making different choices. You're taking different actions that are aligned with really the life that you want to be creating, instead of just being in this default mode, right? That's why we keep creating the same life over and over again. We say, I want this life, but this life keeps showing up because what we're really doing is operating from the automatic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
We do some, actually our company has like, we're Honey and Dare.
Our last name is the Honey.
Dare.
Is Honey.
Yeah, our last name is Honey. And
our company is the Honey Dare, and Dare is an anagram.
Yeah, for the design part. So, when you got to the design, I'm like, yes, absolutely. Design, align, remind every day is the Dare for us. So it's really about having that, designing a thought, being aligned with it, remind yourself, and then the repetition to create that new habit. And I do actually emotional code work with people. And it always goes back, not always, let's reframe it, 99.9% of the time it goes back to before, between the age of conception and 10 years old. Yes. I mean, there's other areas, and it's at those points where things they don't even remember, they don't even aware. Yet, as you're saying, there's this trauma, or there's this moment that they're reacting out of. And they're either trying to avoid it or ignore it in some way. Then the unconscious / subconscious mind is saying, hey, this is relevant to you. Where the conscious mind is going, oh, I'm not interested in something that happened to me when I was 3. Why would I care that the cereal fell off my spoon?
Yeah. And that's such a good point, Jamie, because I really don't believe that we need to go back and dissect the past and re-examine all of that, right? But what I really, what I really coach people in is now and your life moving forward, right?
Yep.
So it's not even like, it's just really getting familiar with the core issue, but as it shows up now.
Yep.
Because many people, very often, they're not even stopped in their life. I work with a lot of people that are very successful, okay, in the sense that they have reached all of their goals. They've reached their professional goals, they've reached their financial goals, and they get there, they get to the top of the mountain, and they still feel the same way. And that's when they discover that they've really been operating on top of this automatic mind that is their inner critic that keeps saying, you got to get there. You got to get there. That's when you're going to feel like enough. That's when you're going to feel worthy. And it drives their success, but at such a huge cost.
Yeah, the achievement as opposed to the emotional sense of achievement. Yes. And an interesting thing that a lot of people are wanting to know is, what was the catalyst? What was the origin point for you to go, I'm going to do this book? Like, was it, I'm a 5-year-old, I've got a book. I'm not old enough to get a publisher. 15-year-old, I've got a book. Ooh, maybe I'll do the book later. Or like, what was the catalyst? Like, where did it start?
Yeah, that's a great question. Okay, so first of all, I was a psychotherapist in private practice. And I had been in my private practice when I wrote my book for probably, like 15 years. Okay. And I love my private practice, but I really felt like what was missing was really a very simple, concrete method where people could really access very quickly that core pain, and not just to feel better, but really to design an entirely new self. And then to take right from, if we really have access to a whole new self, sense of confidence, a whole new sense of power, a whole new sense of who we are, we can literally change the trajectory of our life. So I wanted to empower people, not just to feel better, because it's one thing to feel better. It's another thing to really change your whole experience of yourself, because that has ripple effects in every single area of your life, including your most important relationships, including, how you are with your children, how you are with your spouse, how you are with yourself, what you believe is possible for you in your future. And I will say that the impetus of this book, the kernel, this was like the spark, right? So, this really happened when I was 19. I didn't write my book until I was 50. Okay. But when I was 19, I was in a personal growth and development program. It was a 6-day program. And I was actually standing on a zip line. And I was standing on a dinner plate, right? And I was, I had my safety stuff on, but that didn't matter. I was scared to death. And, I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. And I just heard this voice all of a sudden, because they were not going to let me get off the dinner plate. Like, I had no choice. I could stand there for hours. They were not going to let me get off that dinner plate. And so I just heard this voice that said, well, it was a little nastier than this, but I'll make it
clean it up for Amazon.
Was who cares if you're scared? Who cares? And that really became something that I use for the rest of my life. When my inner critic screamed at me when I was right? Stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I felt all of the emotion and all of the, the thoughts that I'm not good enough for this and who am I and all of that, right? Instead of running away from my fear, I really used it to lean towards my fear and to really use my fear as my greatest opportunity for my own personal growth, to really see what's really going on under that fear.
Right.
And so it was all of those years of that personal journey that then I also took with my clients. But right, I created the mind method for me, and and that's how it became a book.
Well, that's very cool. So there was this moment when you were 19 that created this pathway, so to speak, or there was an awareness at that point.
Yes.
And then many years later, through the journey, and if you're a profession, you're able to create something that has a significant change for people. And it's right there, folks, in the carousel. You can grab that right now. Dethroning Your Inner Critic, the 4-step journey from self-doubt to self-empowerment.
Yes.
Yeah. Less than $15, only $14.99. Now, how much would you pay to no longer have an inner critic?
I mean, way more than that.
You would pay thousands. That's the quality of your life. Because when you walk into a space, say, for example, you go to the beach, and there's beautiful sunshine, there's fresh air, there's seagulls, well, something like that. And you're just experiencing this expansiveness of nature, and it's beautiful. And people are playing. That same experience with the inner critic is, oh, I look ugly in this. I'm carrying too much weight. Oh, I'm probably going to get bitten by something. Oh, I can't swim well enough to go into the water. Your whole experience is going to be decreased by this inner critic stopping you from taking actions on things that would bring you more joy. Yes. The environment hasn't changed. All you've done is plucked out this inner critic with dethroning your inner critic. Now you walk into that same experience. Everything's identical except you have changed. You have changed the thought forms that you're bringing to that experience. And now you're like, oh, I'm so excited to jump in the water in my new outfit. Oh, I wonder how many friends I'll make today because I'm a lovable person. It's a totally different life that you get to live for $15. I mean,
it really is. It
priceless.
Really is.
Priceless.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. And I think that is the very thing that stops so many people from really creating deep in their soul what they know they're meant to do with their life, right? What they're really on this planet for. But instead, they choose things out of a need for comfort and safety, which
Absolutely.
is really it's a human need. But if we're really going for our best life, our most fulfilling and inspired life, we've got to override that human emotion, that human need.
I love it because you mentioned 2 words there that got me dancing back here. Amy knows, Jamie's going to say something. It's subtle. It's subtle for everyone that's watching. It's like a quarterback who can't find someone to throw a ball to. Because you said something about the soul and about a human need. The fear, the thing that keeps you stuck is the human need for survival. That's right. Soul is more quiet, more allowing, and ever consistent, going, okay, we can do that for now. Yet at some point, the soul needs to expand and live a greater expression than the known. What you know right now, the brain goes, oh, you didn't die doing any of this, so you're safe. Let's keep doing this. Anything outside of that, the unknown could be scary because it's usually where you die.
That's right.
Is in the unknown. So yeah, the human body is like, oh, I'm fine. The human body, but the soul, the spirit, the inspiratus, where inspiration comes from, new, wonderful expressions of experience, and people light up with joy when they're living their soul purpose.
That's right.
And it's that inner critic of the human that's slowing them down.
That's exactly right. That's what I want for people, is to really be able to be in the space of the unknown.
Ooh.
And unhook yourself from that automatic mind that creates the fear and the doubt and the I can't, right? So that's why I say it's an ongoing practice, because what I always say is, you put your inner critic right here, right? You get so intimately familiar with it that you see it when it's hijacked you. And in that moment, you unhook yourself from it. And now you plug into that mind, a different mind, which actually lives in a different part of your brain, interestingly enough, that's connected with your soul's purpose. Now, I can tell you for myself, and certainly for all of the people that I work with, there are times where we have to unhook ourselves 50 times in an hour. Okay? It's not a one and done thing. It's ongoing. You see it, unhook, plug yourself into the different mind, and then she's going to be louder, right? And then you got to see her again. And, but it's that muscle that you develop over time. And the more that you practice it and you take aligned action with the life that you're designing, now all of a sudden, 6 months later, you can't believe how much your life is different, how much you are different. It doesn't take long. It just takes that practice of building that muscle, and you can have an extraordinary difference in who you are and the life that you're living.
Yeah. And when you make that shift in yourself, your environment shifts as well, because people are reacting to a different energy that you're putting out. Now, this is phenomenal information, folks. And Joanna actually also has a podcast, which Amy mentioned earlier. So in the podcast, Dethroning Your Inner Critic, you go over these kinds of things in greater depth, or what can people learn from following your podcast?
Oh, yes. Every episode is devoted to some part of your life that you can unhook yourself from your inner critic. So I really do a lot of teaching. In fact, I've heard from people all over the world. I heard from one woman in Australia a few months ago that said she literally spent a year doing nothing but listening to my podcast, and she's living a different life. And that is there is nothing more satisfying than that, right?
That's like music to a coach's ears. That somebody took action on your advice.
Yes.
That's always amazing, right?
And it's fantastic to have a coach that's gone through the experience with so much knowledge like yourself. And because a coach can go, hey, I lived through this for 20 years. Yes. You can just read the book and listen to the podcast and do it in one. So, right. Yeah. Do you want to waste another 19 years going, no, I can do this on my own? Oh,
exactly.
Hang on. Someone's already walked the path.
Yeah, that's that. I have really curated. I mean, what we can now say is over 30 years of nonstop knowledge and practice and books and courses, and because that's my passion is personal growth, right? So that's what I put into my podcast and my book and my work.
Right. So the book and the podcast are just the tip of the iceberg of what Joanna Kleinman's got for you guys. So can people find you? If they Google you, will they be able to find you?
Yes. You can Google Dethroning Your Inner Critic. You can Google Joanna Kleinman. You can find me on social media.
What's your favorite social media?
Well, I like all of them. LinkedIn is probably my number one, and then Instagram, and then Facebook. I think those three. I'm not on TikTok.
I have my favorites. Like my top is TikTok. I love TikTok.
Okay. Yeah. No, listen.
She's got a huge following on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm always been dragged into some kind of thing.
I am on TikTok, but I don't really focus too much.
And I'd say Instagram's my second. I like Instagram.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
My friend that I worked with Warner Brothers in Australia, she's got a huge Instagram following now.
Really?
I'm like, hang on, we were buddies. We're still friends. But I'm like, it was pretty interesting. I was just liking some of the posts and commenting, and then I looked, I'm like, oh, is that a smudge on my phone? Oh no, 400,000 likes. Oh, okay. Wow. What happened? She's awesome. So yeah, that's really great. So it's absolute pleasure having you here, Joanna.
Thank you so much for spending your time. We're always honored that you took the time to spend with us. And our Amazon community is like saying hello, J-Lo, and I've got a bunch of Holy Foo. And Alan DeBay. We've got a bunch of them coming in. Joanna,
another Joanna.
So awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And thank you.
Everyone's
we
super
look forward
excited
to having you back again.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me.
Is there one key little element that you would like people, like one sentence that you want for people to remember, to take away with them, that they can start being aware of their inner critic or something right now?
Yes.
To leave them with.
I would say that you are separate from the thoughts in your mind. So even just a practice of just writing your thoughts down every day and asking yourself the question, is that a fact or is that just a story I'm telling myself?
Love it. Love it.
Love it. You're separate to your thoughts.
Yes.
Your thoughts are a creation of you.
Yes, that's it. They're just automatic. Like your body breathes for you. Your mind just goes. You don't tell it where to go. It's just on autopilot. It's not you.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Well,
awesome.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we look forward to having you back again to go into chapter 2.
Exactly. And awesome.
There's a lot of stuff. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Have
a great one.
Much. All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh, it was amazing. I knew I was going to love talking to her. When I read her bio, I was like, oh my God, you're going to love talking to this lady.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot more things I'd like to go in.
I could go on for hours probably.
Sit down and have like a 4-hour chat and we'll just record it.
Everybody's talking about their dinner in the chat. They had one person had Pizza Hut wings. Somebody else had tacos. And hello, Call That Geek. Welcome.
So you can listen to the next thing on the carousel right there, Meet the Authors podcast. You'll be able to listen to this again forever on that podcast for you. There by just clicking that follow Meet the Authors. There's several other really great authors, just like Joanna, that's been we've had the pleasure of meeting through this platform as well. So you can get to hear some of them, like the drummer from Pink. He was on. He's a great guy. Now, if you're all sitting down to have your meals right now, grab this book. It's the next meal that you have. You can be training your brain at the same time. This is the Loris Word Searcher. This is the Christmas edition that's just come out. And what's really cool is a portion of the proceeds help veteran charities. A portion of the we got muted through all that. You lost the volume.
Oh,
we lost the mute.
No, we lost volume.
No, we lost
you missed our joke.
Our joke was hilarious. Both of us almost laughed. So yeah.
Call That Geek is currently mowing the grass, and I'm assuming he's in his house and he's in there like with a little remote control.
With a robot.
There's some robot outside that's mowing his grass.
There's a robot.
He's not actually doing it.
Yeah, we know how you roll. It says that this is full of charge, so I'm not sure what's actually happening
out
with our
mic.
Our lapel mic. So Amy's going to have to talk louder to be picked up with the mic.
I will. I'll talk louder.
First time I've told her to speak up.
Yeah, usually he doesn't want that.
Big donuts. Ooh, hot cocoa. Ooh, I'm getting hungry just reading that. So this is very cool. And of course, the solutions are on the back here. So you can, if you're having trouble finding the word, you can play with somebody else. You can both have a different highlighter and see who gets the most words. I would always play this with my niece, and we would both try and find the same word together. And I was just playing the game, helping her learn to read, learn to spell. And she had a lot of fun. So that was very cool. So this is the Christmas word search, large print, nice and easy to look at, 100 puzzles in there for you to play with. That is the Loris Press Christmas puzzle book right there, and it makes a great stocking stuffer as well. It's only it's less than $10, $9.95. Great little stocking stuffer, great to have around the house at Christmas time. Great to just go, oh, I'm just going to do this for a second, and you actually create dopamine in the brain by doing little moments of success. Those little moments of completion when you find a word gives you a little hit of dopamine, improves the mood. This next set is also beautiful for improving the mood, mindset, right along in alignment with our author today. This is I Am Enough, the I Am Enough cards.
He loves me not having my mic because I have to yell. That was a drop.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
I don't think so. So, from this Kukulus, the company I Am Enough Empowering Cards, what's really sweet is we have a whole collection of quotes here from different people around the world. And that's on one side. And then on the here we go. Let me try and find a short.
Are you a zookeeper or something like that? I wish. Hey. I am a zookeeper. I have all of my animals in one man right here. Which animal would you like to see?
Okay, so here's a quote from Rumi. So you have all these quotes from people, and then on the reverse side you have a empowering affirmation. So this one says, shine like the whole universe is yours, Rumi. On the back, I am protected. Let's have another, Oprah Winfrey. I get her
you're definitely
every
confusing
time.
Me for somebody else. We're not zookeepers. Hey, but if you give us a little follow, we'll give you a really cool graphic that looks like this.
Here's a quote from Amy Collette. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. It's the spark that lights a fire of joy in your soul. And the affirmation that's on the reverse side, I am grateful that everything is working out for my highest good. So there's a whole stack of cards here. Now you can use this in different ways. You can go, universe, I have a question.
I did one yesterday. I was amazed at how exact it answered it too.
So you can just shuffle them and then pull one out. Or you can have it by your bed. And as you go to bed at night, you go, what should I contemplate into my sleep? Oh, I should contemplate that from Blake Lively, the most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence.
This is my husband. His name is Jamie Honey, not Doc. No, he is not a zookeeper.
Doc Brown. Oh, great Scott! We need. Yeah. So you can have it by the bedside, pull it out, have a quick read, and contemplate that thought as you drift off to sleep. And then in the morning, pick it up and remind yourself, and you go, this is who I'm going to be today. So there's a lot of wonderful things you can do with this.
Okay.
The I Am Enough empowerment cards. And there's a 5% coupon right there.
He does look like Doc Antle, but definitely no. This is not Doc Antle.
Doc Antle? Who's Doc Antle?
Look, this is him.
He must be gorgeous.
That's him. That's him.
Huh.
Was he with the Tiger King? He was the Tiger King dude.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was found guilty of doing the Tiger King stuff. That was the guy.
Really?
Yeah. Look.
No, I don't know.
Definitely not him.
I have never watched. I never got into the Tiger King fad that everyone's like.
I was like, I recognize the guy when I pulled it up. I was like, oh, I recognize that guy because I did watch Tiger King.
I did not. This next thing is beautiful. Look at this, and let's see if they've still got the awesome discount that they had on yesterday.
Oh yeah, they did have a good discount yesterday.
They still do. It's still available.
Nice.
It's a $30 coupon right now, so you can take $30 off this beautiful platinum plated sterling silver heart necklace. A beautiful gift, and as you can see, it's got the low heart, the big heart, the gemstone heart, and the reverse heart, and they all come together in this beautiful decoration. This beautiful necklace. It looks sweet.
I like
the
it. The
chain is super high quality. It's a little box chain, doesn't tangle, doesn't twist. There's a cleaning cloth and everything goes with it. And they've got all the different colors for the 12 different months. You know, you've got the red for January, garnet, February, amethyst purple, the aquamarine. I love aquamarine. It's a lovely color. Yeah. I think mine's a lemon gold. What is it? It's just August peridot is my color, like a lemon green color. Anyway, so there's a $30 coupon. So go ahead and if you're looking at this guy, pop him in your cart, see what other discounts you can get with him. This next thing is...
You guys are so sweet. Thank you for all the hearts. We really appreciate that.
Thank you. This guy is fun. This guy is fun.
I was fully entertained. I will not lie. I was fully entertained by Tiger King. That was my guilty pleasure when the pandemic first started. I did watch the whole thing.
That's right. That's when, because there was someone going, "What have you been doing in the pandemic?" Like, I've been watching Tiger King. And then all of a sudden, everyone's watching Tiger King.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not watching Tiger King.
It was like we blew through all of the Prime videos on Amazon. Then we blew through all of the Netflix. That was a Netflix one. We blew through all of the Disney, all of that. It was like,
there was something.
What are we going to do next?
You could have been talking to your husband, but no, I'm going to watch Tiger King again. Gotta watch it. There's a $20 coupon on this air mattress.
I think we had stared at each other enough by that point.
And what's super cool is it's got a headboard. The headboard is detachable, cool. And it blows up as well. It inflates. So let's have, I've got a little video of it going together. So let's have a quick squiz at that, and you can see what I'm talking about here. Boom. This is the truly awesome inflatable air mattress with headboard from Eckerby. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. It's 18 inches high, and it's got a nice coil function in here, so it supports your weight. I'm a big guy, and it's super comfy laying on here. And the headboard is detachable, so you can either have it on or have it off. Click it on if you're going to have it on first. It's easier to inflate. And the inflator is removable. This is the inflation pump, and you just lift the handle, pull him out. There you go. It's rechargeable with the provided USB-C cord. Just charges up, so you can take this anywhere with you, and you can inflate both of them up. And it has these extra nozzles, different shapes, so you can inflate many different things. Works fantastic, super easy. You can have it indoors or outdoors like I have here. And it's got two cup holders, one on either side. And the first thing my grandson said as soon as he saw it inflated is like, "I want that!" And then he's been laying on here for about 2 hours now. There's his drink can that he's left. It's a lot of fun, very easy to go up and go down, fold away, pack away. Great for traveling, camping, random guests, or just to entertain your grandson.
Hey, my grandson does love it. And he's so funny. He literally, I'm in my office. I have no idea. Jamie's got this really cool mattress downstairs in the backyard. And I get this FaceTime from my grandson. He calls me from his cell phone. "Hey, Grandma, can I have this?" I'm like, "What? This thing? What thing? Where are you?" "Oh, here." I go, "Where are you at? What is it?" He's like, he pulls the phone back and he's like, "It's this air mattress. Can I have it?" And
Can I have this? Can I have this?
I go, "Well, this is the first time I'm seeing it. You gotta ask Jamie. It's clearly not mine." He's like, "But you're the boss."
Yeah, he did. He said that.
He did.
He said that Amy's the boss. So Tiger King is still in prison because of Carol Baskin.
Yes. That was one of the first TikToks I did. It was like,
I don't know. We muted. My apologies. I started coughing.
Carol Baskin.
I was going to sing it. Isn't there a song?
Yeah. I don't think we can say some of the words though. Carol Baskin.
I don't know the words. I only know there's a song, and it was popular on social media for a bit. Holy, did you watch the Tiger King? Are you a fan? Have you got theories?
Yeah. Do tell.
Do tell. Oh, here's the air mattress right here. This is it all packed away, nice and secure. And I've kept the little pump out. Here's the pump. It just, you open up the cover, lift the handle, it pulls out. And it's got a rubber seal here. And when you push this down, the handle, these little prongs on the side push out, so it keeps it all stuck in nice and secure. And then little charges up. I haven't charged it up since I didn't even have it charged up fully to inflate the mattress. And listen, it's still working. It's sucking in here, blowing out here. So you put a little nozzle on here, you blow up your headrest, or you put the nozzle on this end and help suck the air out when you want to deflate them. So very cool, very nice, very easy. Great little air mattress that grandson loves.
He does love it. He's so funny.
This is...
Ooh, very cool.
This is this magical table.
That's really nice.
We have this in the room now. Look at it. Look at it as it turns around. Look at these beautiful legs. It has a very modern, artistic design to it. Tempered glass top, curved. It's nice and smooth. Very easily goes together with just the Allen key. Just this little Allen key right here, and he goes together super easily. The feet are adjustable, so you can screw them out to make it super smooth and soft. So this is like the corner table. There's also a coffee table, which is made in a similar way. And I got a video for that, so you can have a look because it's too big for me to lift up right here. So let's have a quick little look at that, and I can talk about them both at the same time. Oh, this happened again. There it is.
I don't know why it does that.
Why did it disappear on me?
I think it doesn't register or something that you're logged in the moment on that other screen or something. I don't know.
There it is. Oh, I can see it when I click up here first off. So maybe I should not be so quick and just go ahead and watch that. So this is the glass table. Isn't it beautiful? It really is. And it goes together super easy. And the packaging that it comes in is super secure, nice and protected corners, plenty of foam. And when you do it, just unbox it, you leave the glass face down, you put two legs together, you put the other two legs together, then you attach the higher two legs to the table, and then the lower two legs to the table, and you get this nice crisscross pattern in the table you're seeing on the screen and the one that we've got right here. They are very elegant. Now, this one is got $10 off right now. So there's a $10 coupon. Make sure you click that coupon when you're I wonder what's that noise?
I was too. I was like,
what's that clicky clacky noise? I didn't mute the video. I thought I made it without sound. Anyway, so you get the little one that I've got right here. You can get the bigger one right there. There's a $10 coupon. A lot of people are grabbing them. It's not as heavy as it looks as well, which is good because these legs are tubular. They're hollow metal legs. Chrome. It's quite light. You can get gold. You can get black. And you can get the silver chrome like we've got right here. So it is a beautiful table. I think they're really sweet.
I love that table. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It looks so nice in our bedroom. We have it set there, and it really looks good. So, yeah, I love that.
It really is a rock star. That tabletop for sure. And you can put like colored lights or other things underneath it as well, and it would be it would also be you can create it as an artistic piece as well as just things a coffee
stylish with some extra lighting there.
This next guy is a pencil case that rolls up. See, let me just unroll him right now.
This is from Sir Blue. This is a new sponsor. Sir Blue is one of our new sponsors, and they've got some really cool products.
So you see right here, you got elastic, and this piece here opens up. So what you can do is, I don't have pencils up here. I don't have any pencils.
There's a pen right there. There's a Sharpie.
No, the Sharpie's too big.
No, I don't think it is.
I guess so.
Try it.
Okay. So you've got 72 little loops right here. The idea is you can put all your colored pencils in, and then you roll it up. So it keeps them all nice and secure and tied up with string at the end.
But then what's cool is you can roll them all out, and you've got everything displayed in front of you and organized. So you can pick your colors rather than trying to pull them out of a box or something weird like that.
Yeah. So the pencils would they just go through the elastic loop down there and hang in down the end, like that. And then when you roll it up, you roll them all up. So that's very sweet. I'm going to have to get my set of colored pencils and put them all in. And what's also you could do. Because I have some special like acrylic watercolor pencils, and then I just have normal colored pencils. So I could put that strip down here and put a little border in, and then put these other ones up here. 72 is really nice. And you got a nice wider loop at the top here to put your eraser in. Or if you need something bigger and thicker, you've got a bigger loop on either end for those items. And it just rolls up, ties up, and you're all good to go as a portable artist.
Love it.
Very nice. So that is the Sir Blue canvas pencil case. I'm going to show you some more Sir Blue a little bit later. But that is that guy.
Let's talk about Soppy Sid.
These guys are on a lightning deal right now. So yeah, this is Soppy Sid. These are reusable water balloons. You can throw them 1,000 times, and they're 35% off, and it ends in 36 minutes. So it's all the way down to $25 right now. Normally $40, down to $25 for that 35% off. You can get different size packs. We've got the 16-pack, I believe. Yeah, there's 12-pack, 16, 18, 4-pack, and 8-pack. So they work really well. Let's show you this quick little vid of them in use. If they're going to let me share the screen, it does. These are reusable water balloons. Reusable. That's right. You get 16 in the bag. They're magnetic. With your bucket of water, you just drop them in. They fill up with water, click back, and there you go. You've got this balloon that you can throw and use again and again and again and again, not leaving any debris or broken balloons anywhere. Lots of fun. You did the wrong. Just to be, I got a little bit of a headache today, folks. That just came out of nowhere. My apologies. I'm a little distracted. So that is the water balloons, and I love water balloons. My niece loves water. Kids love water. They love being able to throw and get you wet. Absolutely super cool. What's really great is these guys are reusable. So there's no debris, there's no broken balloons, bits of plastic or rubber going down the drains, going into the environment. Very, very good for the environment. These guys. Drink some water, get a little less dehydrated. So that's the Soppy Sid Watermans. This next guys are the Odolants. Now, I have been gifted this beautiful pair. Oh, Amy used to have them. They were her favorite, and she's letting me have them. How kind of Amy. Isn't she the nicest person to let me have these because the company sent her a brand new orange pair. So these are my hand-me-downs, but they're awesome.
They are awesome.
Absolutely awesome.
You're gonna love them. You really are. I'm excited for you to actually try those.
They're still linked to Amy's phone, so as soon as I take it out, I'm listening to whatever she was listening to. Oh, and she stopped it. She didn't want me to hear that.
No, it crashed. It crashed. I haven't.
Sure.
I have. I'll tell you guys a little secret. Important things happening here during the show. So I do play this game, and I'm in the middle of a dragon race right now. And so my dragons are currently, it'll start and stop it. Oh, is it? Getting to hear it.
Oh, no, I'm listening to some news broadcast.
Okay.
They're playing to win. It doesn't really matter. Anyway. Oh, it's stopped.
I just turned it down for you.
Yeah. So as soon as you pull them out of the case, they'll connect up to whatever you've got connected Bluetooth. And they sit in their air conduction. They're really great. And the microphone on these guys for telephone calls is brilliant. Amy's had a whole bunch before. I'm out driving around doing whatever I've got to do driving around. And we will talk through the car. And usually I'm like, what did you say? What? Oh, okay, yeah. Crystal clear with these. And that's the only thing that she changed was using these guys. And now she's got a bright orange pair. You can get them in different colors. 13% off. So,
I'm excited about the bright orange pair too because they're smaller than those. And those are almost a little too big for my ears. And I think they're going to fit you a lot better.
You just said I got a big head.
You do have a big head.
Wow.
You do.
Wow. You heard it here, folks. She just called me big-headed Jamie. Did you want to highlight those little guys I was just talking about?
Yeah. Oh, dance. Oh, and they're 13% off today.
Yep.
13% off.
Very cool. Very cool. This is Why Are You? This is a cell phone holder for the car. It has a little vent attachment as well. Or you've got this guy. They got the cleaning cloths. You clean your glass. You clean your console deck. And you push this down. It's silicone. It sticks. And then you push this. It lifts this up, creating suction. And then this is adjustable. This is adjustable. And you can attach the ball joint right here. So this is 360 degrees, a different angle, adjustable. This is really cool. Little buttons on the side. You push them. These come out automatically. You don't have to try and pull them out. And then they ratchet in. So they're super tight. Ratchet, ratchet, ratchet. And then you just push that, opens them up. So very, very cool functional design for you to enjoy right there with this cell phone holder. The Why Are You cell phone holder. Why are you not going back in the box? Why are you?
Why are you causing me problems now?
Yeah, so that's it. This is the.
Why are you not using? Why are you?
This is the Lamicol. Now this one is spring loaded. Lamicol. This is your tablet holder. This piece here goes into the front headrest of the car. These little notches, you push them in, and it springs back. So it's a little spring, sits in, springs in to the verts on the headrest on the front seat of the car. And again, you got another ball joint. So this guy is 360 degrees, different angles. And you've got little levers on here that you can pull out. So you can easily grip to pull it out, put your tablet in, stays nice and solid. Or you can put your cell phone in vertically, and then it stays nice and solid to turn it. So it can hold your cell phone. It can also hold your tablet in the car right there. And it's easy to put it in and take it out. So you're traveling, you need to take it out, you want to take it inside. That isn't a concern at all. Do you want to highlight the ROU and the tablet, the guys that I just did, the two of them?
Yep, there's the YRU, and it's 25% off today. And then we also have the Lamicol tablet, which is $19.99.
$19.99 for him. Now the next guy here is this OBSpot. This is 4K. He's a tiny little guy. and it is on a rotating gimbal, vertical and horizontal, which enables it to follow you around the space. You connect it up to your computer, and it will rotate. It will follow you. It has automatic tracking. It will respond to hand signals for you to come closer, to go further away. It's all programmed in here. You just learned a couple of different hand signals. Now, all your cords are in here. This wonderful little bag. You have, it connects with the magnet onto your little stand that you put on top of your computer, a little stand to put on your computer. So if you're doing a presentation, like we often do, this is really cool because when you plug him in, you see right here, it turns all that way. It's super smooth on the gimbal. And then this guy goes from down all the way up. So it's a 180 degrees, and this is just under 360 degrees. Gimbal, super smooth tracking, and it will follow you around the space wherever you're in. Or you can have it stationary just by the hand control commands. So that is a super groovy. Which one's the lid? Oh, yeah. Couldn't tell which one was the lid.
It's a fun box.
It is. Oh, it goes this way. There we go. It looks like a square, but it's not a square. Sounds like a song. That's not a square.
You gonna continue?
No, that's not a square. How do you dare say those things that are untrue? Moo, 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 said the cow. So yeah, that's a great 4K, ultra high definition sound. Really great microphone in there. 4K line. It's got AI recognition for facial recognition to map where you are. It's got low light correction. Great for streaming, meetings, everything. 11% off. Really beautiful little camera, the ObSpot. Right.
Niceful. This has got the tin pack. Is this the alginate?
Oh, the alginate.
I think so.
I grabbed the other Niceful.
Oh, right.
So those tissues there, just underneath there, are the winner tissues.
Okay, I'll go grab the alginate. Yep. Talk about winner.
These are the winner tissues. Let's just see if they've got any. They're already discounted down for you guys today. Yeah, down to just $8.99. That's 37% off. You can get a 1-pack, or you can get the box of many sheets. This is 100% pure cotton, and these guys are ultra big, great for removing makeup, great for taking care of elderly little kids. Nice, solid, strong. They can deal with water, soak it up. 100% cotton, pure cotton clean towels. You get 55 of them in the box. They're biodegradable. They're larger and thicker than normal facial tissue. And so 100% biodegradable natural cotton. And great for using for makeup removing, or using with kids or babies or elderly. Great for sensitive skin. So that's those guys. These are the Niceful. Niceful's got a whole bunch of different health products to support you and your family with
wound healing.
Wound healing. Now, the alginate is actually, these are actually pads. So there's nothing sticky about these. You've got a wound, you put this on. And the alginate is actually coming from made from seaweed, and it kind of creates a gel over the wound and makes it breathable but highly sterile. So it creates a sterile environment that's breathable for the wound to heal. So these are remarkable little things there. Alginate from Niceful. Right there. So if you got any kind of sensitive skins, or children's or babies or elderly, Click on the Niceful store and see what else they've got, because they do have a collection of things specifically for the elderly and young and sensitive skins. These face pads are pretty cute.
Face made.
They're soft makeup puff. They come in a nice travel container. You get 6. They've got a little finger loop here, so you can put your finger in and you can work it and move it. And they've got a nice little point down here at the end, and they're super soft for you to clean off makeup, apply makeup, whatever you choose to do with these super soft little. And they are rockstar legend price, cheap today, inexpensive, huge discount, because they're only $7.99, and there's a 50% coupon and there's a 30% redeemable code. So it's like 80% off. They're practically free.
Love it.
You won't get them any cheaper. Oh, absolutely. This is gone. This is
Oh, the V-Top Mart. I didn't realize they were on the show today.
Amy uses them for her makeup.
I do, and I dyed my hair red today, and I needed the top one.
So yeah. So beautiful little box. They're stackable. If I had more, I would show you how stackable they are. So yeah, they're stackable, and nice little drawer pulls that out. It's great because you can see what's in it. You're like, oh, that's the bucket that I need, is that collection of stuff right there. Let me see if I can pop this guy back on. Should be charged up enough to get some juice in us. And I really like to have those clear stackable containers to be able to see where the stuff is really quickly. We did have some other containers where we were pulling them out all the time, and that wasn't time efficient when you really quickly needed to find something. We're just going to switch back to the better audio for a second, see if this works, guys. Oh yeah, we're on. Can you still hear us? That's good to know. Let us know. So this next one is a female urination hygiene product.
Woohoo!
This is
for the ladies.
So if it's called Sunani.
This one's for the girls.
And so it's a nice little carry bag that you keep it in. And there's the spout and a longer nozzle. If you need the longer nozzle, it just slips on in there, and you've got a longer nozzle. And as you can see by the shape, it's designed to just push up with this high quality silicone. It creates a very permanent seal, not permanent, creates a very complete seal. And then your waste is going where you want to direct it. A story we tell everybody, we were trapped in our car. The road was blocked due to an avalanche for about 12 hours, and you couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. So of course the body still needs to release. It was easy for me, but not so easy for Amy.
Not so easy for me.
This is something she's like, oh my God, I am so.
When I first got it, I was like, what? Like,
right.
Because companies send us stuff. They don't necessarily ask us all the time.
They're like, yeah, here you go.
They just send it. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. But then I'm like, no, I'm talking about that. That's great.
Yeah, because it really is helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
To not be stuck in those kinds of situations. Also, like at rock concerts and things like that, where the crowds and all the guys are like, this isn't a problem for me. And the young lady said, maybe. Problem solved. Here we go. This is beautiful. Talking about waterworks. Here's a sprinkler. So this guy goes in, the screws it. You get the hose attachments. You actually get one for either end of your hose. So you just click on. This is very good. Each one of these, there's 3 spouts with 4 nozzles on the spout. So each one of these is at a slightly different angle. So you actually get 12 streams of water all going in a slightly different direction. So you actually get 360 degrees in complete space coverage with this sprinkler. Great in summer. Kids love. Put this out in the backyard, let the kids run through it. lot of fun. I used to love doing that as a kid. So does the dog. The dogs enjoy that big time. It's 1-1-1-1. It was 1-11-11 seconds just then. I'm like, what? Ironic, I go to look at it right at that point in time. Cool. And it was all the ones. 1-1 was a racehorse. 2-2 was 1-2. Okay, this is the awesome set of, want to click the next link for me?
I did.
This is the wonderful set of Wawaya sandals. These are the pillow slippers, pillow sandals. They're nice and flexible. You've got double straps on the top here so you can adjust it, make it work for what you want. You've got non-slip on the bottom here. Absolutely cool.
Just real quick, just right here. Just
okay.
Click the next one.
Cool.
We're back.
So these are the great sandals right here. And you can get them in many different colors. They're 43% off. 43% off right now, from $40 down to $22. Super comfy, nice flexible sole, and you can easily walk around in these. They really are comfy. Very, very, very nice. Great when we're here going to the pool, going to getting out of the pool. A lot of fun had with those sandals. This next guy is interesting. When I first got it, I'm like, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that is very beneficial. This is, it's a baby nasal aspirator. Baby nasal aspirator. Here we go. And you've got the power cord, and you've got these little, very ultra soft silicone nozzles here. And this guy, they just connect him up here, charge him up, and then off you go with it. Oops, dropped the cord. If no one sees it, it never happened. Now, this is very good. So if a child gets congested up in this, little baby does, this is going to irrigate and suck that out. So very good. If you've got a weak stomach, be careful of clicking through the pictures though. I tripped myself up yesterday with flashbacks of my childhood. So it's only $39.99 and there's a 15% coupon. So, baby nasal aspirator, nose sucker, they even call it. The cleaner with the 3 different silicone tips, adjustable suction level. There's even music and light in the whole system. So it's more entertaining and not scary for the young baby. And if they're congested through their nose, like if they have a cold or a flu, especially coming up into this wintry season that we're heading into, you want to, that's making it difficult for them to breathe. And we all know that's not good for anyone if they can't breathe. So clearing out that space relieves the stress for you as the parent, as well as makes it safer and healthier for the young little toddler, the toddler waddler, the widdly waddly toddler. These next guy, this is your certificate frame. Now, of course, we took the certificate out and then put one of our little B kind, because we got 5 B pictures here. Yet this is the certificate diploma frame, your certificate or your degree document frame. It actually is a 2-pack, and it has a glass cover on the front, so it's protected with glass. I took it out because I hold the glass up and you're like, everything just reflects all the lights. What I want you to see is there's these 2 mounting boards. There's the black mounting board, then the gold mounting board, and then your certificate just goes inside. So go vertical, go horizontal. It looks really nice with that gold and the glass. So it's a nice glass frame. It's plastic, but it looks like a painted wood frame. So that's that one. And it's got 15% off. Now, the next guy is also from Up Simples, and this is a 5-pack. Oh, the 5-pack. You can get many different sizes as well, and you can get many different colors. So I think there's like 20 or 30 different sizes you can get in the frames, and you can get it in a 5-pack of many different colors, gold, pink, navy blue. So this is the generic black. And the covering here is actually Perspex. This is actually not See, there's all the light starting to reflect. It's actually perspex. So it's lightweight. And for a 5-pack, you could do a lot of things with a 5-pack. I love the idea of at Christmas time when you're doing a white Christmas sale, a white Christmas party, you know, where you just wrap up gifts and you don't tell what people are. You go get some pictures from your friends from social media where they look foolish, and you print that out with your printer at home, pop them in these frames, wrap them up, and just sneak them under their tree. And they won't know who's it from. And then all of a sudden they're like, where do we get this from? Awesome. I love that game. Everyone should play that game. Next, we got a wonderful collection. Now we're going to go into some of these awesome things from Sir Blue.
Oh, Sir Blue's got some good stuff.
The first thing from Sir Blue is this guy. This is a groovy mesh, extra large bag for your sports balls, soccer balls, basketballs, footballs, or any kind of sporting equipment. You've got a nice strap here so you can carry them over your shoulder. Say you're the coach. You're going to go out, okay, team, we're going to do some practice. Open it up, drop out all the balls. Or you can put all your plushy toys in here and then take your plushy toys on a picnic whenever you want. Nice, solid, with a drawstring at the top to keep it all nice and neat. So this is the Sir Blue extra large soccer ball mesh bag for you to carry around with.
It's pretty cool. I used it to I put my grandson's stuffed animals in that one. So he didn't have all the balls.
Here we go. From Sir Blue, we actually got this compact set of stackable compact set here of bags. So that's it. That's what it looks like when you pull him out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Compression packing cube.
How does it work?
Well, we unzip him and we find out. See, and so it's got this this space so you can pack all the stuff in there and then zip him back up.
So it just compresses your stuff.
Yeah.
To make it smaller. Presses all the air out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because see, here we go. We open up this zipper. Open up that zipper, and he opens up all this way. So you hunt, and then
It's packing cube.
yeah. So like when you're going traveling, see how that's like a nice, like you know your suitcase. When your suitcase is like, you open the external zipper, push it all down, and then you tighten up that zipper to compact it. This is for doing that kind of packing per item. So this is a smaller one for your luggage and travel. So you see how it's like, it's about 4 inches here. No, not 4 inches. About 2 inches wide. This is the smaller one. So what you do is you pack everything in this cube. Do the top zipper around. Oops, ouch, dang. So you pack it all in, zip it up, and you're like, all right, there it is, all nice and zipped up, and it's all stuffed in here. Then push it down, like sit on it or lean on it, and push it down, and then zip this in. Oh, all your socks and underwear are now all tightly squished into here. So that's what they work. And so you got 3 different sizes: small, medium, large. You got your 3 different sizes here, and they get bigger with each one.
That's neat.
So that's the compression luggage travel bags. Now, these will be great when we go to Bali.
They will be good when we go to Bali. Oh my God.
Such a fun.
We got invited to go teach in Bali.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're going to go in May.
So we'll be off teaching. So it's going to be fun. This next guy.
Oh, this is so cute. This little apron is flipping adorable.
This is a kid's apron.
I like how, like, look at the back. See, I like this kind of back on it where it kind of goes over the shoulders. So it's like sitting on your shoulders instead of like around your waist.
Yeah, so it sits on your shoulders. This little piece here ties back at the back.
How cute is
And
that?
then here's the front.
It's got little pockets.
With 2 little pockets, one on either side.
They're adorable.
Cute little, children. So child can help you in the kitchen, nice and easily with these guys.
My grandson would not go for it. I thought he would because his mom really is into cooking.
Yeah.
And I thought he might like to have his own apron in the kitchen. And
Yeah.
I thought he might go for it. And
my niece loves it.
We were all waiting. His mom was like, but then he said, how much you can give me to put that on.
He's all about money.
All about the money.
He doesn't had to do an art wheel as a project for school. As soon as he finished, he goes, I'm going to let you buy this.
He's like, for $5.
I will sell this to you.
His mom's like, have you turned it in yet? It's your schoolwork. I bought it for him for $1. Grandma's a sucker. But I negotiated. He tried to negotiate me up to $1.50. I said no. Oh, I love this. I'm going to put this on.
Yeah, Amy's going to put this one on.
Heck yeah.
Now, one of the tips when you put your what do you call it?
Your apron?
Apron. Kitchen apron on. Just lift it off and over your head after you get it set where you want it. So you're only tying the back. You're not untying and tying. You don't have to keep tying both of them on back. Only $15 right there. This is the vintage apron. It's got pockets in the front. And it's really good to be able to have something like this. You can put your little measuring spoons down in the front pocket. Okay, I've got this. I got that herb and spice that you're going to be using. And it keeps your clothes all nice and
I got
clean.
2 pockets here.
No, now you're bragging.
This might be great for rock helmet.
And while she's got that.
How cute is this, though, you guys? Do I look ready to cook or what? Come on.
She's cooking.
That's adorable. I love this. I actually picked this one out. They gave me a choice, and I picked this one.
Pick the lemon?
Yeah, I did. I picked the lemon.
The lemon's a nice one. Jumping on to the next guy. This is also from So Blue. This is a scarf. Look, nice, big So Blue winter chunky knit scarf. It's warm. If I can just get up a little close here. See this nice, thick loop, double loop, chunky knit scarf. There's a 5% coupon on this. A great, nice length. It's, you can get it in different colors. And just as a rough estimate, I'm saying it's 8 foot long and just under a foot wide. Well, probably a foot wide if you stretch them out this way. So, yeah, that's a nice, big, long scarf for you to be able to just wrap.
Suddenly feel very domesticated when I put that apron on.
Wrap it around. Oh, it's a little cold. Ooh, nice. Beautiful in the winter seasons. Cold wind. Long enough for you to be able to just wrap over the top of your head as well and use as an earmuff.
This next is the Sir Blue bedside guy. This is kind of cool, you guys. This is like a little caddy. And this is you've got a Velcro piece here. You got this big Velcro piece here. So it's going to Velcro and hold on next to your bed. And so you've got a little caddy next to your bed where you can fit like a little book. Yeah. You can fit you've got this.
It looks like jeans. These pockets are actually pockets too.
Yeah, little
They're
pockets.
Not little pockets.
Yeah, little pockets.
Slip
you got
your
a
phone
little
in
side pocket here if you want like a little water bottle here. You've got a couple little hooks on the side here. So you can hang some little things on these hooks here. And again, like you got this space in here where you could, put your books or something like that. But even like your phone would totally slip in this pocket here.
This would be great also for like a baby's crib. You can put this up on the side of the baby's crib and have the stuff that you need inside there.
Yeah. This
is another one right here. The next one, this is another design of a similar of the same thing. This is your bedside caddy.
I think that, that goes over the edge. There's one that actually like sits underneath your mattress and your mattress holds it on.
Right. So this has a little Velcro here, and that's just going to go around this. It's gonna, that Velcro's off, and it's going to hook over this way. And what you do is you Velcro this side on, where that hook is at, And then you Velcro the other side on over here. Yeah. I, who spent in traction as a child in hospital, something like this would have been awesome just to have hooked up
right
over.
next to your bed.
So as I could easily get things that I wanted.
You don't have to call the nurse. Can you go get my book?
Yeah. Because there's only so much room next to your bed on the bedside table. So the books and drinks and extra things. So yeah.
Yeah, that can be very handy.
So as you can see, it all just Velcros on each side. Boom, boom, boom. You have this one bag sitting up here.
You got the pockets, you got the hooks, you got.
And it just.
That's cool.
Little mesh pocket on this end.
And the hooks on this end.
And two little hooks there.
That's great.
Let me put this last piece of Velcro over it.
Very cool.
Yeah. There we go. We got two pockets on the side here too.
Very cool. Add that to it. I need to label. Awesome. Now this is from V4 City. This is their tank top. They have really cool tank tops, lots of colors. It comes with the extra padding. You've got like an extra bra inside of there. The straps are adjustable. They're spaghetti straps, so they're really easy. These are so comfortable. They have a bit of an hourglass tailored effect, and they're a little loose on the muffin top area, so it's perfect. Perfect.
And while Amy's running around on that looking hot, this cools her off.
Oh yeah.
This is a wonderful, give you 36 feet airflow from this. So you get a nice long distance, and it can move up 90 degrees all the way out to direct. So you got this 90-degree movement, and it's got rotation. It's got the oscillation. You can control it all with a little remote control or the buttons down here on the base, and it's simply plug and play. You just plug him in and off you go. You're ready to go. Nice wind circulation. And if you notice this curve design here creates a circulation of the air. Fills the whole space very easily. Great fan for quickly cooling your environment. That is the wonderful fan. Now, it's only $49. Great little price. Plus, you've got that additional 10% coupon. So you're getting it for about $45 or less. Add it to your cart and you'll be able to see different color. We got the white front. You can also get the black front with it. The next guy is Han Sleep. This mattress topper, when it comes, oh boy, we haven't broken the seal yet on him, because when it does,
he'll be big. We won't have room for him.
It's all
actually on the bed.
Vacuum sealed in nice and tight. So until we pop him on the bed, we'll just keep him like this. But this is the Han Sleep. Now, what it does, it expands out to 2 to 3 inches. And this is a king size one we've got. The one we've got on the listing is a queen. Imagine the space that's going to take up right here. But it creates a super good mattress topper, which gives you additional support, additional comfort, creates a cooling effect with the 3-dimensional hollow fiber tubes that it actually expands out from inside with one of those alternate fillings. It's got elastic. You just stretch it down over the top of your mattress. So it protects the top of your mattress as well as giving you that extra thickness and comfort. And like I said, it goes from 2 to 3 inches on top of your mattress, making it super cool. Wonderful and comfy bed. Really, those mattress toppers protect your mattress and add comfort. So that's a double win for having the mattress topper on there.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. And then you can cuddle up with this guy.
Ooh, I love this gal. Yes, she's a pillow.
It's a pillow.
For women. It's really a pregnancy pillow for women. But man, you lay in this thing and oh gosh, so comfortable, you guys.
Yeah. So
literally you just like Just throw your leg over and just like takes all of the weight off your lower back. It feels so good.
So you can see there's a little bit of extra space here. This supports the pregnant belly and the baby. And it's designed to go between your legs like that. I'll just move it back a little bit more. So you can cuddle up with it, because when it goes, this piece here goes between your legs, you're creating a little bit of space for the hips, so the hips can relax and you can cuddle into this pillow. It's a U-shaped pillow, and you can just cuddle up and feel super cool. You support it around the back with this piece around the back.
There's a little extra piece here too, so you could actually push some extra cup.
Yeah.
You can
put.
Yeah, it starts to work its way into it, so you've got that little space there, and that really protects it really supports your stomach. And even if you're a person with a larger belly, this is going to take that weight off your lower back at night. So
Absolutely.
It's way better for you to sleep with this guy, and he's so comfortable.
Super comfortable, and it's got double layered. You got that gray outer layer, and you can get it in different colors. So if you would prefer a different color, they've got like about 10 different colors you can choose from. So choose the color you prefer the most, and then if you want to go and add it to your cart, make sure you're adding that $6 coupon. It's down by 31%, plus there's that additional $6 coupon for you to be able to add to it. And this is from Mum Cozy. OMG, Mum Cozy is phenomenal with products for the young baby, the young child, or the adults that are about to have the child or have just had a child. Mum Cozy's got a whole collection of things for adults in that range, with stroller cozies, special bras, breast milk pumps, a whole collection of things for the young mum. And they really have considered all the nuances for a new mom, for someone that's just had a newborn, about to have one, just had one, or has got a toddler. So yeah, click on the Mum Cozy store. They've won numerous awards for their designs as well. So that's the Mum Cozy pillow. Now it has 2 layers. That external colored layer can zip off, and then it has another layer inside that can zip off, and that's what all the filling is. So you can easily just take this soft, plush, comfy covering off, throw in the wash, and put it back on, and you're good to go. And they actually have the U-shaped pillow, and they also have a C one as well.
And Mom Cozy has all kinds of stuff for moms. So click into their store. You can find bottle warmers, all kinds of convenient stuff for moms. Breast pumps, they've got everything.
They do. And it's for those that just asked the question, it's a premium polyester filling that has that fast rebound aspect to it. So that's what's going on in there. And it's multi-purpose. You can just pop it up on the couch and lay on it. You can cuddle it in bed. You can do whatever you want. You can fall asleep with it. I know the grandson loves it. And he's like, this is so comfy. I want it in my bed. It's like, nope.
He wants everything we
he
get.
Does. So it's got the Mum's Choice Award for honoring excellence. So there you go.
But it does help us pass some tests with some of the products. We're like, does it pass the grandson test?
Yep. And it does. Absolutely. He jumped around, bounced all over it, and it's all still good to go. So right at the beginning of the day, folks, we had that awesome author in, Joanna Kleinman, with her book, Dethroning Your Inner Critic, the 4-step journey from self-doubt to self-empowerment. It's right at the top of the list there. It's only $14.99. And this is a really good book because our brain works in such a way that it's not always working for our conscious benefit. Like you say, I want a pay rise at work. Okay, you want it, yet there's a lot of subconscious stuff that's happening, or unconscious programming, habitual programming that you're working through that's actually undermining what you're saying you want. Frontal lobe saying, I've got these thoughts, these forms, these ideas, these concepts that I wish to achieve. Subconscious mind goes, okay, but we're not doing that because of this belief that you had as a 3-year-old, 8-year-old, 2-year-old, genetically inherited. So that book's, we call them ninja thoughts, which you may have heard us talk about before, the ninja thought. That's a thought form that exists, a belief structure that you're still acting on unconsciously, that's sabotaging your conscious success, your conscious desires and results. So that book's right up there. Plus, there's the podcast, Dethroning Your Inner Critic podcast. Go and click the follow button on it. Have the opportunity to listen up to insights that can support and help you. So we've had a fabulous time with you all, folks. We really do appreciate you dropping by, saying hi, checking out what we've got, and connecting. Really is great. And for those that followed through the thing that we missed here, this is for you.
Awesome. Well, yeah, our author today was amazing. Go back to the front of the carousel. Her book is Dethroning Your Inner Critic, which I love that title. I think that's a great title. Again, I said I identified as a queen, so definitely want to dethrone that inner critic, because she needs to go.
She says there's this voice inside all of us. It's not in just some of us, it's in all of us, and which can undermine our striving to be a better person or to take action on the things that we say that we truly want. And so how to remove that little voice that kept you safe when you're 5, but limits you when you're 25.
When you're 25 or
older.
Or 54.
Or 54 or 58, any age. So yeah.
Awesome. So have a look at that book. And, we're always honored that you took the time to spend with us. We know you could spend it anywhere. We love that you spent it with us. Jamie, what should they remember?
Folks, it can be a tough world out there. There's something you can do to make the world a better place. It's so simple, yet it means so much. And that's sharing a smile. So when you're out and about, share a smile with a stranger. And if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.